This is what 625K can get you in Las Vegas. What's up guys, Jonathan here, your local Las Vegas realtor. In today's video guys, I'll be touring this house right over here. This house costs $625,000 while also holding 3 beds and 2 baths. This house is also 2,007 square foot. Now let's head inside and take a look. All right guys, before we head inside the house, I do want to show you guys something real quick. Over here you do have the garage, but this house over here does have this, it's not a car garage, but it is kind of a shed slash car garage right over here. Let me open it for you guys real quick just so you guys can take a look. So you do have this little garage area right in the front yard. You can put in anything you want. I mean, you could park a car over here. It technically is another garage. But yeah, this one does have quite a bit of space. As you can see, they've already added some cabinets over here where you could put in maybe some tools. I could see this being like a place where you work on your car or even park one here. But it is pretty cool. They do have this like sheds type garage right over here. And they do have some lights right over here. Kind of looks like a workplace. As you can see, they have some stuff right over here. They have a door, some tiles and all that good stuff. But guys, that was just something I wanted to show you real quick before we do go inside and look at the actual house from the inside. But it was pretty cool. I wanted to show you guys. But let's head inside. Let's go. All right, guys, here we are. Let's head straight into the house. As you guys can see, the first thing you are gonna see when you enter this house is gonna be the main living room that also leads to the kitchen right over there, guys. But real quick, guys, heading to your left, you are gonna have the master's bedroom, and I don't wanna show you guys that quite yet. Like I said, this house is gonna be 1 story, so all the rooms are gonna be downstairs. I'm gonna head this way first, guys, straight down the hall to the first bedroom, because like I said, to the left, to your guys' left was gonna be the master's bedroom, and I wanted to save that for last. So here we are, guys. We're heading to the first room. As you guys can see throughout this window, it does show kind of the front yard that you have. This room does have no lights right now, so I'm sorry if it doesn't look that good, but there was no lights to put in. But you do have quite a bit of space in this room, as you guys can see. Looks like they left some tables right over here. It looks like something maybe for like gaming, or you can do some homework. You have these windows right over here, and then some windows right over there. And you do get a decent amount of room in this room, shall I say. Over here, you do have the closet, and it is one of those closets that has, the mirrors on it, so you can actually see yourself before you actually leave your room. It is a pretty good amount of closet space. As you can see, there's nothing in the middle actually, separating the closet itself. But it is a nice, spacious closet you do have. Now, coming this way, guys, straight to the left of that room, you are gonna have the first bathroom. Like I said, this whole house is gonna be 3 beds, 2 baths. So this is gonna be the first bathroom you guys see. So you do have a full bathroom. You have a bathtub, shower nozzle, toilet right over here, and a sink. And this bathroom is primarily, white theme. You have the white cabinet, white drawer, white toilet, white tiles, white everything. I think it looks really good in my opinion. I do like white and black, especially in houses. So that's something I really do like. Right next to this bathroom, you are gonna have the laundry room right over here. As you guys can see, there is no washer and dryer included in this listing, but this is the area where you would have the washer and dryer. And of course, you do have some cabinets right over here to put in all the detergent and all that good stuff. And just like the bathroom, you are gonna have the white cabinets. So it looks like throughout this house, in these rooms, there's gonna be those white cabinets, white drawers. Straight to your guys' right, we are gonna have the second bedroom. And as you guys can see, this room also doesn't have lights. So if the lighting isn't too good, my bad. But as you guys can see, you do have a bit less space than you did in the other room. But nonetheless, this room is pretty spacious. You also have the 2 doors that open and lead to this room. You could also make this kind of like an office room, in my opinion. But either way, it could be good for an office or a bedroom. Right over here, you do have the closet. And this closet also has the sliding door that has the mirror on it, just so you can see how good you look. Now, heading this way, guys, we are not gonna go to the living room or the kitchen quite yet. We're gonna go straight to the master's bedroom, and I'll show you guys this last. Real quick, before we go to the master's bedroom, Right next to the door, the front door, you do have this also closet right over here where you can put in anything you want. And then even real quick, they also had this on the wall. It looks like maybe they had some photos that they took down. So it's something you could do if you wanted to put some photos with some magnets. And this way, guys, you're gonna have straight to the left down this hall. This is gonna be the garage. As you can see, guys, this house is for sale. And there is some stuff still in here, but it does look like a 2-car garage. And there is, you know, a good amount of room to do whatever you want. Of course, there is a lot of room. They also have a doggy door right over there that'll lead to the backyard. And then, yeah, you just have a good amount of space over here. Now, let's head this way, guys. Straight to your guys' right. You're gonna have another closet right over here, as you can see. And this closet is gonna lead straight to the master's bedroom. Now, guys, I haven't showed you the backyard yet. And in my opinion, it is very nice. But you also have this door right here that actually leads to the backyard. So this is 3 house tours that I've done where they have a door in the master's bedroom that leads to the backyard. Pretty cool. I do kind of like that, so you can get out of the bed, hop straight into the pool or jacuzzi, and come right back and take a shower. But we won't go to the bathroom quite yet. So this is going to be the master's bedroom itself. You do have quite a bit of room. Of course, look how far away I am from you guys. Heading this way, guys, if you look straight this way, you're going to have an area where you could put in a TV. It's, of course, going to be right next to the door that leads to the backyard. And this room does have quite a bit of space. You know, I would suppose you would have, you know, a TV over here, maybe the bed over here, maybe a table over here. There's a lot of possibilities of what you could want to do with this bedroom itself. But heading this way, guys, you're going to have the master's bathroom right over here. And as you guys can see, guys, this one does have a bit of a different style. So like all the other bathrooms we went to, they had a white countertop and white cabinets, white drawers. But this bathroom, the master's bedroom bathroom, does have black countertops. I think this looks really good. Like I've always said, guys, I'm a big fan of black on white in the bathrooms and even the kitchen. So something like this looks very good. Of course, you are gonna have to your right the bathtub itself, the shower over there. And this is like a unique design in my opinion, where they have the actual bathtub, you know, it's like a white bathtub with like black marbling all around it, holding it in place, going up to the wall and into the shower. It looks very good, guys. Heading this way, guys, you are gonna have right over here the toilet, as you can see. This is gonna be the toilet for the master's bathroom right over here. And then heading this way, guys, you're gonna have the master's bedroom closet. Now, this closet is very big, and it is like most of the houses that we have done tours in, where they have these IKEA shelves, cabinets, drawers kind of things. Of course, it does add a lot of room to the closet to add whatever you want. Of course, something like this, you could add, you know, you could add like some shoes, sandals, Crocs, all that good stuff. You also have some drawers right over here for some underwear, jewelry, socks, all that good stuff. And you can even have some stuff over here to hang your clothes. You can hang it up there as well. Even over here, you have more room to hang some clothes. And definitely the closet does have quite a bit of room. I mean, what would you expect for a master's bedroom closet? But that's gonna be it for the main house tour, guys. Like I said, this house is gonna be only 1 story. So that is all that it's gonna be for the bedroom wise. Now, heading this way, guys, before we do go outside, I wanna show you the main living room. So you do have right over here, this is gonna be the living room of the house. As you can see, they left the couches over here, but you do have quite a bit of room. It looks like up here they had maybe a TV or something, and they took it out with all that stuff to take it to the new house. You, of course, have an old-styled fireplace right over here. You also have white cabinets and white drawers right over here. Kind of a common theme throughout the house. And honestly, you do have a lot of room to really work with, especially in this living room. They also left the carpet over here. Coming straight across, guys, you're gonna have what I would call the dining room area. You know, you could put a table over here. Obviously, with how the carpet is made, this is gonna be something for, you know, where your family comes and eats, just because of how the carpet is and this having a nice area right over here, especially this nice light right under me. And I mean, depending on how big your family is, you could choose how many, you know, how big the table is, how many chairs you have, but that would be the main dining room area. Heading this way, guys, we're gonna head straight to the kitchen. Now, as you guys saw in the master's bathroom, they had this very nice black and white theme. If you go back and then you look at this part right over here, these aren't the same color, but a ton of doves give you like that. It's more of like a silver with white dots. I'm not quite exactly sure what that color is, but it does look very nice. It kind of reminds you of that black theme, but it's not exactly black. It looks like silver with some white dots on it. And this kind of grows throughout the whole kitchen on the countertop from here to here, and especially over here by the sink. This kitchen right over here does have, you know, the microwave right over here, stove right under it. And then heading this way, guys, you are gonna have the upper oven right over here, and then the lower oven right over here. And of course, this is where the refrigerator would go, but it looks like they took it to their new house. And then of course, you do have the main area, the sink right over here. And right to your guys' right is gonna be the pantry right over here. And then of course, this is where you can put all your food, cup ramen, all that good stuff. I love my cup ramen. And then of course, guys, over here, you do have a nice little area to put in absolutely whatever you want. More drawers, more cabinets. Maybe you can put some flowers over here, a vase. But guys, that is gonna be it for the downstairs. Well, like I said, only one story. So this is the whole of the downstairs, the kitchen, all the bedrooms and the bathrooms. So now real quick, guys, I'm gonna take you guys to the backyard, my favorite part of every house. Let's go. All right, guys, here we are. So let's head out straight to the backyard. Now, as you guys can see, guys, this house does have a pool and a jacuzzi. As you guys know, I do love my jacuzzis. Before we go out and show you more of the backyard, you do have this storage area right over here. Let me open it for you. As you guys can see, you can put in absolutely anything you want over here. You know, you can put some sunscreen, some swimwear, all that good stuff over here. They do have 3 of these. So they have one over here, one over there, and then this one right over here. 3 storage areas right over here. So you can put in absolutely anything you want. Now, as you guys can see, guys, main pool right over here. You do have a jacuzzi over there, a walk area over there, and then you have a bar over there. Real quick, let's go to the bar real quick, because I do want to show that off to you guys. Heading this way, guys, you are gonna have a nice heater area right over here with this big heater over here, just to, like, if it gets too cold and you want to be outside, you do have this heater to warm you guys up. Heading this way, guys, you are gonna have the main bar area. Of course, this is where you would be cooking your steak, your chicken breast, all that good stuff. Just to show you guys, this is gonna be the grill. Of course, you have the area for propane down there. You also have a mini fridge right over here, and then some drawers over here. But you do get a nice view from right over here, looking over at the pool, the jacuzzi, and it is very nice. Something cool that I've noticed about this house is that they do have some trees planted. I mean, there is quite a bit of trees actually here. You do have all around the backyard, but I like the pool more. So you're gonna have the main pool right over here, as you guys can see. As you guys know, I do love the jacuzzi. So this is how the pool looks like. Honestly, I'm a big fan of how this pool looks like. I do like how they have this kind of like brick throughout the whole sides over here with those specific colors. I'm not sure what those colors are, but they do look very nice. It's kind of like a darker blue, orange, darker wine red, all throughout the pool. It looks very good, and even in the jacuzzi. Heading this way, guys, you are gonna have a nice little turf area right over here. Honestly, you could put whatever you want over here, maybe some small swings for your kids. Your dogs could come over here and poop. But you do have this nice area right over here. You do have, walking this way, guys, some steps right over here leading to the jacuzzi. Now, in an area like this, you could totally put in a table, some chairs, anything you want, really. But what I do like the most is that leading to these stairs is gonna be the jacuzzi. As you guys can see, this is what the jacuzzi looks like. Now, it's kind of like what I explained earlier with the pool, where throughout the pool inside they have the bricks. It does kind of lead to the jacuzzi right over here. And even on the inside, just a little bit at the top, it does have those nice bricks color. But guys, that is gonna be it for the backyard. And that is gonna be it for this house tour. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe if you did enjoy it, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.